Guys, let's get our passports, bro. They don't appreciate us here.
It's an opportunity for them to go in search of spouses who they feel are going to be more subservient to them and do what they want, basically some sort of indentured servitude.
It's easier for these men to go overseas, get one of these victims.
A lot of these passport bros are exploiting a power imbalance economically.
Y'all are taking advantage of these women.
If you feel that you need to go to Antarctica to marry a polar bear,
but they're still doing that, oh, we're just going to leave and go to another country and find women, or you're going to die alone. Good luck dying alone with your cats.
get a polar bear.
Yeah, it is much easier for these passport bros to go to other countries and exploit younger, more impressionable, less educated or uneducated girls living in poverty.
You know why? Because we don't care.
Look, we don't care.
We do not care.
Wow, that's a lot of energy for women who claim not to care.
I don't want a traumatized woman in my life. I don't want any history or trauma. I've dealt with those kind of nutbags, and I don't ever want to deal with it ever again. I want to deal with a normal, mentally stable, healthy woman.
We don't want a traumatized man either. That's the thing. So that's why it's easier to go to Japan and find the konnichiwa type of girl, because they're not going to debate with you. That's the problem.
That's right. They're just robotic female slaves in Japan. They have no personalities. They just say konnichiwa.
Yeah, sumi-san, all that shit.
We don't talk enough about how passport bros are just predators. You're leaving America to go to another country.
Nah, you know what we really don't talk enough about? I'ma tell you. And I know this is gonna sound mean, but this is just the reality of reality, the world we live in. And the reality is, we don't talk enough about how women like you, with the face that you have, expect the results of a woman with the face of Beyonce. We don't talk enough about it. Not saying that you can't find a man to treat you the way you want to, but all I'm saying is the way you want to be treated and the expectations are well above what you can produce. I'm just saying, or have available, rather. And mind you, I'm not saying I'm the most attractive guy on this planet. I'm not. Me personally, I think I'm average. I really think I'm average looking, you know. But women who are like yourself tend to talk like you're above average looking. And I'm just saying, y'all really need to check yourself. You really do. Because majority of y'all, and I'm just being honest, I'm not even a passport bro. I'm not even one. But the majority of y'all on here talking about the passport bros just aren't that attractive. You know, I'm just being real. I'm not trying to be mean. Y'all just aren't that attractive. And I understand why you're mad. You're not getting the outcomes that you want. You know, I get it. Because the attractive women who can still get the outcomes they want, you don't hear them on here running their mouths like you ones who obviously are bitter because you can't get the outcomes you want. Mainly because you're not acting your face. And once again, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to bring you to reality. Because men are in reality. Men tend to act their face. We are in reality about how we look. And a lot of you women are not. And it's most of you women who are on here having a problem with the passport bros. I really haven't seen one of you who I was attracted to. And a lot of men on here feel the same way. So I'm gonna leave you with this. Try acting your face. You'll get better results.
God bless you, bro. I've never seen so many aggressive, funny-faced women in my entire life since this passport movement started online.
This passport bros video going around where American women are getting kind of upset that...
When are we going to escape this mentality? So that these bros are not marrying foreign women because they speak little English or because they have a lack of education, but because they're more nourishing and more caring. You're describing a maid, a free lift and one for the rest of your life at that. And at the end of the video, she's like, oh, this is mutually beneficial, and if it doesn't work out for you, just leave. Leave where? With who? With what money? In a foreign country where you speak little English and have little education? Just do like a little more thinking, girl. Why do they want to marry a woman that can't speak the predominant language? Because they're easier to control. It's not as easy as you're saying. So stop misinforming people. Stop defending these lowlives who are preying on our sisters.
Morning, loves. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Real quick, gosh, that video I posted on Passport Bros, you Passport Bros came for me. Woo! The comments, some women said they were zesty. Yes, of course they were, because these Passport Bros are bitter. See, at some point in their lives, some black woman disappointed them, hurt them, and so they're pissed. And so, because they lack emotion and intelligence, they don't even have the bandwidth to know that if multiple black women are disappointing you, hurting you, something's up with you. But you see, because they're low vibrational, they wouldn't get that. My brother here who stitched me told me that I had issues with definitions. Really? Me? I speak the King's English, darling. Grew up in England, have been living in the United States for the last 30 years, so I assure you, I have a bit of a handle on the King's English and a few English words and definitions. So, you said that I didn't know how to use misogyny. Well, as you said, misogyny means hatred of women. You Passport Bros hate black women. Duh. Hence why misogyny applies.
I don't know if it was the lines around her mouth or her English accent that irked me the most, but I'm going to have to think about that.
Just makes no sense to me. I'm listening to Christine, what she's listening to on her phone. She's watching some videos on YouTube and stuff. And what it ended up being was these videos from these gals that are just going off on the Passport Brothers, right? And I don't know, I guess this has become sort of a trendy topic to talk about, especially in the African American community and back in the States. But a lot of these ladies are pissed that the Passport Brothers are basically doing a vlog and on YouTube, and they're showing all these guys, hey, this is what life is like if you go outside the United States to go find you a lady, to go find love, whatever the case is. And so we're going to address some of that today, because what Christine was actually watching was is this a word, refutation? The refuting from the Filipinas back to these ladies that are just dogging on Filipinas or any other Asian lady over here in Southeast Asia, okay? And so it's them refuting it. One of the big ones is Filipina P. I did watch some of hers because I am a subscriber of her channel. She has a very top-notch show here in the Philippines. Kudos to her for doing that. I don't see how anybody back in the States can watch Filipina P and say the things that they say about Filipina women. God, it just makes no sense to me.
Mr. Vendetta approves of this message. That concludes the lesson for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. God bless and stay safe.